speech is Her speech is titled Coaches, Mentors, and Mentees. And as she starts her speech, she would like you to think about, we all know about coaches and mentors, but what about the third component? What does the third component do? Please help me welcome Marlys.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, you all know about coaches, you all know about mentors. But what about the third component, the mentee? Well, tonight I'm going to tell you all about a real live mentee. That would be me. In November of 2021, I started a job. I applied for this job because it was close to home. I figured I wouldn't have to mop floors. I wouldn't have to lift anything heavy. I did not know what the job all entailed. It was customer service. And they told me when I started, they told me it would take 3 months to learn everything. And oh, well, it's a lot more than 3 months. I'm still learning. As I was learning all this, I decided I needed a coach. Well, I chose my coach. It was an unofficial coach, but I figured this person would be a good coach. His name was Kit, Crazy Kit. Well, Crazy Kit liked to talk. He talked a lot. When I went to him with a problem and he helped me, it took 5 minutes for him to explain what I was doing wrong and how to correct it. Well, anybody else could have done it in a minute and a half. So Crazy Kit, when I first met him, I thought, ooh, not sure about this person. I think I'm gonna keep him at arm's length, just not sure. Some of the comments he made, well, after I worked a few weeks, I understood his comments well. Kit finally moved out of the department that we were working in, customer service, went to another one. But because he was so wordy and told me everything I needed to know several times over, I decided I'm going to keep him as my coach. So when I would have a problem, I always referred to it as I'm lost. So when I was lost, when Kit came around, I would grab him by the nape of the neck and I was like, I'm lost. He says, but I don't work here. I said, I'm lost. And I look around, oh, nobody's gonna see. Come and help me. If that didn't work, I'd stick my leg out and try to trip him. That surely got his attention. My unofficial mentor was Katie, calm Katie. She could explain things to me very calmly. She could help me with my problems also when I got lost. Now, calm Katie was calm, but there you could see her at times going, what's wrong, Katie? Oh, some days the customers just really irritate me. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't ask her any questions. Well, I'll try. Katie, I'm kind of lost here. Can you help me out? So calm Katie would come over and she would look at the computer screen and she, I see where you made your mistake. I think we can correct this, okay? Well, anybody else who helped me would just come over and say, oh, let's just wait it out and start all over again. But calm Katie just helped me with the problem and how to correct it very calmly. And then at times you'd see her going, some days, I just can't take the customers some days. It just, oh. But calm Katie was always calm with me. I could ask her anything and she would help me out and with all of the problems I was having. Well, I finally switched kind of position. I'm still doing customer service. I can still do returns. But now I'm over here by the door. I get to be the greeter. I get to talk a lot. I get to tell everybody where to go. And I love this position because I just love to talk sometimes. I love to joke around. I have a really dry, odd sense of humor, but I love talking to the people, and you can tell who will take a joke and who can't. So those, again, we have fun. Then there's these little old people that come along, not me, that are lonely, and I get to talk to them. Sometimes we talk quite a while, but it's fun just talking to them, finding out what their day is like, what their life has been like, what they're doing. So if they're busy over here behind the desk, I can come over and answer the phone. I can do some returns. I can get online orders, but then I go back over here to be my greeter position. I got the greeter position because when I didn't know what I was doing over here, I would stand at the end of the counter and greet the people. Because I figured somebody needs to greet them. Somebody needs to say, hi, how are you today? So one of the managers came up to me and she says, Larry retired. I was just wondering if you would like the greeter position. Oh, well, let me think a minute. Yeah, I'll do it. I love it. So now that you know all of that, I'm the one that gets to be the mentor. And I get to tell all these people coming in everything that I don't know.